All right, lastly, let's say goodbye to Rex Tillerson as he exits stage where everybody else goes after the Trump. Although I guess Rex Tillerson's just going to sit back and count his money and enjoy his retirement.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. I might have a little subtext thought on this talk, though. On this.
All right. Well,
exit.
here's his goodbye speech.
Yes. And finally, I hope you will continue to treat each other with respect, regardless of the job title, the station in life, or your role. Everyone is important to the State Department. We're all just human beings trying to do our part. In closing, I'd like to ask that each of you undertake to ensure one act of kindness each day towards another person. This can be a very mean-spirited town. But you don't have to choose to participate in that.
Well, I think it pretty much speaks for itself why we needed to get rid of him. I mean, it's right there. I mean, what more do you need to know? Is there somebody who could handle China?
I don't even know what to say. I mean, honestly, like...
I mean, greedy oil barons are one thing, but I need deeply mentally unstable men whose rage issues get transferred onto things like, I mean, at the very least, spousal abuse, preferably global wars. And I just don't think Rex is going to be part of that.
Maybe it's unfair to me to have this reaction because I haven't seen the rest of the speech. But it's just like, yeah, man, sorry, Donald Trump was rude to you. I don't know how much research you did before you took the job. Maybe you saw some of the very public presidential debates that took place or the rallies that he held, or maybe you were aware of his other public pronouncements over the years that might not have been accessible to you. But also sort of like, dude, I think you could have equally gone up there and said, be ruthless in an attempt to rein in the possible horrors that could follow. That, I think, may not have been as sort of like...
Sweet. It wouldn't have been as nice. Like,
tip your hat, like open the door for somebody.
Right.
Where I come from, your manners come first, that type of... I mean...
Where I come from, you say... Thank you, ma'am, before you poison her water with a natural gas rig that you just rammed through the state legislature on your way to a flight to go to Azerbaijan, where you're cutting a deal with a fellow there who has much better manners than President Trump, but actually does, in fact, put people in oil vats who were protesting against that very same deal that we were negotiating. And I just think we could all keep that in mind.
Right. Just... as long as there's no indigenous people around, you can have really great manners. But it's like, it's also no, I'm not sorry for even seeing the rest of the speech and making this point, because I really think that anyone who in any way enabled Donald Trump to feel in any way more comfortable in that office, or even attempted to. If we lived in a world where it mattered that Rex Tillerson had no ability to ever get a job again, I would vote for that if there was some way to vote for it. But he's going to be fine, and too bad.
It would have been funny.
Bullying is too good for him.
Right.
If there's any justice in this world, he'll end up in a gulag somewhere.
There you go.
It would be really funny if he did the opposite track, where just like, some people say this town is too mean. You might, as an example, call someone you work with, I don't know, a fucking retard or a moron. Might be people that you encounter that you leak to the media that their incompetence is only exceeded by their perverted sexual attraction to their daughter. But I don't know. What do I know? He just turns it into like a passive-aggressive roast.